I will have no fear. What was that? Oh, man. Someone is definitely here. You won't make me run. Only I had a weapon. I got it. No! Oh, someone's behind me. I'm out of here. Click, 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 click. Salute, amici. Son of Mars here, and thank you for joining me on this next episode of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. When last we left off, we were in a rather particular situation. Trapped, without anywhere to go. So join with me as we traverse this gloomy castle of Brennenburg to seek out Alexander and perhaps our memory. Shall we begin? Alright. Here we are. Fragile but not breakable by hand. I guess I need to find something to break it. Oops. Must find a new way out of this area. Let's try this chair. When holding an object, you can right click the mouse and throw the object. Very good.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Secret door mechanism. Got some oil. It's always good. Guess I can break these as well. Oops. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, a deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, rot by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have sighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to still living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their purpose. What dark scheme do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records at the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. Unlike most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never fully been recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of his country. That's an old man. Let's see, I have to do it quickly. Yeah. Well done. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusted servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Wow. What key? Did I just break that door? I will have no fear. What was that? Oh, man. Someone is definitely here. You won't make me run. Only I had a weapon. I got it. No! Oh, someone's behind me. I'm out of here. Click, 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 click. And they're playing the piano. That made my heart beat a little bit. Oh, crap. What just happened? Oh, that was spooky. Boy. Very good. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Now what? Dragging chains.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Whoa. I don't have any weapons. Come forth, demon. Come and do battle with the son of Mars. Need light. Capture oil. Yeah, apparently that was a little unsettling. Somebody's above us.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
Is that a brain?
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
This is why Alexander must die. What a nasty man. Justice must be served. And the son of Mars will see it through. Goodness. There must be about 3 or 4 bodies. How horrible. My name is Wilhelm, House of Giric. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brenneburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I had struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted it wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I cannot remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Now I understand why Alexander must perish. That is a nasty man to do that to such other people. And with that said, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Son of Mars out.